I made it myself. It's 7 stars. Because everyone goes like, what are you aiming for? I'm like, what do you want me to say? 1 star? 7 stars.
Cheers.
Welcome to our series, Yes 3 Chef, where we take you with us to meet some of the best chefs in the world as they show us where to eat in their city.
What could go wrong?
In this episode, we have 12 hours in New York City with sushi master Cheng.
We're gonna buy a $16,000 chef knife.
We'll discover his hidden gems, eat some of the best food in the city, and explore New York the way only a top chef knows.
Only convinced.
This is episode 8, Wayne Cheng's New York City.
We are at Ceres, famous New York pizza shop.
It's a new pizzeria I'm loving right now.
The same. I'm going 9-2.
They just opened for 5 months. Jacob and Julian both work at 11 Madison Park with me. One of the best. This is my wife, Noemi. She's a food writer at Lysee.
I eat out a lot.
My name is Julian. I'm one of the owners of Ceres Pizza in Nolita, Little Italy. This is my business partner, Jacob, right here. And we run the shop together. For Wayne today, we're gonna make the tomato pie, our sourdough bread, and 2 types of San Marzano tomatoes, passata from Gusto Rosso, and the other are San Marzano Casamarazzo. So this is the tomato pie. We also have like a secret menu item here, which is called the tomato with the works, ricotta from Caputo Brothers, and a pepper relish, which we make. It's like sweet and spicy, and it's beautiful. So we're gonna do half of the traditional tomato pie and half tomato with the works. We finish it with a garlic infused olive oil, which we make, and Parmesan cheese.
We thought we'd start the day with champagne and pizza. Seems like a good start.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
You know, the structure of the pizza is quite important to us, so that when you lift it up, there's like, it has structural integrity. There's no flop or anything like that. Crispy, crunchy, slightly chewy.
I love this pizza so much.
Pretty direct. Beautiful.
That sauce?
Yeah.
Wow.
We make around 200 to 250 pies a day right now, and don't stop until 8:45.
Julian, he's a great cook. He could open a restaurant easy, right? Like, but he just found his passion on pizza, and then he just so focused on one thing, but they master it. It's like a perfect slice.
It is, it really is. Oh, Susan. Hello, how are you?
So we're at Tribeca right now. This is Husso. At the front, they have a caviar retail, and the inside is a fine dining restaurant. One of my good friend, Bodalu, opened this place. Behind the door here is the main dining room.
Superstar legend. Push.
Where did you get this?
I made it myself. It's 7 stars. Because everyone goes like, what are you aiming for? I'm like, what do you want me to say? 1 star? Like 7 stars. And Bolivar walks around and he gives everyone the motivation to push.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I mean, this is the kitchen. Usually people come down and they have like a kitchen tour. We do like a course inside of VR. We have a private dining room in here. Our resident DJ. Music right now. No. He's doing inventory.
Only convinced. I was like, do you stay here all the time?
He's spinning the decks right now. I'm Baudelaire, and this is Husso in Tribeca, New York City. We work with really premium ingredients. Love to capture seasons. I won 2 seasons of Top Chef.
Baudelaire, 2-time Top Chef winner.
Captured a lot of people in the way that I cook. Very fortunate to be able to just do and not really think about being put in a box. Perfect for this weather, isn't it? Eggs Royale, coddled quail egg, English muffin croutons. King salmon's been cold smoked. Kaluga caviar hybrid from the Moore River. A brown butter hollandaise.
The croutons are like so good. They're like crispy and buttery.
What could go wrong? Brown butter hollandaise, caviar. Beautiful. Perfect bite, so good.
How do you guys know each other?
When we worked together, 11 Madison Park.
17, 18?
That's when 11 Madison Park was #1 in the world. Heard that his dad was a chef.
He's from Hong Kong. My dad's a chef. He's from Hong Kong. So I was like, already like, "Oi."
Yeah.
And then we went to a rave together and the rest is history. Good day.
Good time.
Yeah. On the base, marinated tomatoes, pickled gooseberry. I was kind of inspired by obviously the season, goat's cheese, dipped in tomato juice. We take the stems that the tomatoes have been vine ripening on, we dry them out into a powder and mix it with a little bit of basil puree, 50-year-old aged balsamic vinegar.
Damn, that's pretty.
Just trying to do like an ultimate bite with the cheese and the tomato, party in the mouth.
Different texture in there, super refreshing. It's really good.
One tomato is filled with goat cheese, so you get that beautiful silky cheese bite to it, a really fresh tomato on the outside, beautiful crunchy textures with the stem, well composed, really elegant, beautiful dish.
I used to work at Gordon Ramsay, so Gordon's book's here. Gordon will come in and he's absolutely incredible. Gave me so much valuable advice. I need to frame this. So good. So you have an option of getting a caviar service before your meal, and he kept on bringing them in the retail shopping bag. This is not 7 stars. A paper bag, like if I'm sitting here, I'm just like looking at this paper bag go up and down. So I ended up getting him a Birkin. So he gets all the caviar, he puts all the caviar in a Birkin, and then he walks down the dining room with a Birkin down to the kitchen, drops off the caviar. We set it all up, the caviar then comes back to the table. This was a pipe that bursted 1 week before we opened. Completely flooded our place. The supreme storm drop. The duck is coming from Jogowitz Farm in Pennsylvania, dry aged for 14 days. Glazed with local New York honey. And then we roast it, lightly smoke it in some cherry wood. Roasted corn puree, a little boulette of the legs, a little bit of jus, finish it off.
Wow, yum. Yeah, great dish.
That's amazing. Caramelized skin, the fattiness to it, it's so tender.
We get 0, we get 1, we get 2, we get 3. It doesn't really matter. And the mentality is 7.
7.
It changed my life, the whole 7-star system. An almond, butter, fouilletine with peach cream, raspberry sauce, coated in a thin layer of white chocolate, variations of peaches on top, fresh raspberries, a blood peach sorbet.
You're doing something really special here. Your menu so far, just a little preview, is like, wow. I have to come back, 100%. Thank you.
We are at Lysee right now. It's owned by Eunji Lee, one of the most talented pastry chefs in town.
She trained under Cédric Brelet. It's one of the best places in New York. It's like croissant, cream pain au chocolat.
La vie est un grand voyage, j'ai envie de vivre les délivrés de ces illusions, ce que toi et moi vivions.
Hi, my name is Eunji Lee. Welcome to Lysee. This is our team, Chef Matthew, Do-kyung, Xian, and there's Annie over there. Do-kyung, she's finishing up the almond croissant. We had one of the best croissants in the New York City by the New York Times. So it's our pain au chocolat. Thank you. I like to put more chocolate, so there is a chocolate ganache on the top, and to play with the texture, we add chocolate sablé on the top. So that's what he's doing right now. The name of chocolate cake is VIC, very important chocolate cake. 13 layers of chocolate with the chocolate biscuit, chocolate ganache, and black pepper caramel to cut the richness of chocolate. And at the bottom, we have chocolate crumble. You know, when you go to the gallery or museum, you go upstairs and then you look around all the paintings and beautiful arts. So that was the concept. First floor is dessert restaurant, and upstairs is pastry gallery for takeout. Yes. So the corn, it's made with the corn mousse, corn crème, and caramel and corn cake with the grilled corn cream. So everything made with the corn, but different type of cooking method.
I remember when she first opened, she already had like a crazy reputation, so there were so many lines. And then I think this dessert dropped during the summer, and then it just went on another level of like long lines, virality.
Our signature dessert, Lysee, brown rice mousse, pecan praline, and pecan sablé and caramel.
Like again, it's like perfectly balanced. You could taste the ingredients itself.
Our seasonal fruit tart, strawberry rhubarb tart, honey cream and strawberry compote, and Harrisberry strawberries from California, and rhubarb jelly.
She's really talented.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Gee, we have like 5 more stops after that. That is like a perfect meat pie. Like just how shatteringly crisp that is, and you still get all of that butter, but it's not overwhelming. You just try like one flake, and it's like the essence of butter, but like French butter, you know, the good shit. That's fucking good. It's the best piña man in New York City.
You know the place is good when I actually can't pick a favorite.
Amazing. Great selection.
Oh, and if you didn't know, Adrian and I shoot and edit everything just the 2 of us. So if you could kindly give this a like and a subscribe, it would truly mean the world to us. Thanks so much.
So here at one of my favorite shop in New York, 90% of kitchen industry people will know this shop. Selling amazing knife, all the chef's knife from Japan, and all the kitchen tools. Like Renee from Noma. Vincent is a knife master. Been like shopping a lot of chef's knives.
My name is Vincent. I'm the sharpener here at Corn. We started in 1982. Founder of the company, Miss Sari Kawano. She started literally door-to-door sales, 45 years later, recognized around the world, and we have a lot of chefs that visit us. The most expensive custom knife that I recall was $16,000. The gentleman who purchased it bought 2.
He's not a chef.
He's not a chef.
No, of course not.
So
who's gonna buy a $16,000 chef knife?
So he showed us a picture. It's literally like the Museum of Natural History with like spotlights in the display case.
If you want to slice something really thinly, I recommend you guys holding the knife like up here and use your fingers, just like holding it, so you have like a fully control. It's so different if you hold it in the back. You don't feel it's unstable. It just use your finger. You could like fully feel the knife and slice it. Sometimes the bone is hard. You need a stronger grip. That's why the grip is actually bigger, to easier to hold the knife, and then you could like just break the bone easily and chop stuff. For usuba, right, when you're peeling vegetables, it's actually, you could hold it like this and just like peeling. So you have like a full control of the movement. Cutting stuff is always about the movement.
So the first step is just grinding past this big chip. Getting there. I still got a little more to go. Grinded the chunk out, also sharpened it, and I thinned out the whole body. The last step, which is finishing up the edge on this 8,000 grit finishing stone. That's gonna help polish the knife. So this just takes off all the little particles that might be a little stubborn and doesn't want to come off the edge. Last step always is to make sure that your knife is sharp.
It's all about feeling. Like cutting stuff is all about feeling. We are at Double Chicken Place, Lower East Side. One of my favorite cocktail bar. They also have best fried chicken sandwich as well.
Hi, I'm Fei Chen, one of the co-founders of Double Chicken Place. This is the front side of the bar, which we name it Free Range. The second room at the back called the Coop. So all of the drinks for the front bar are all based on classic cartoon. This one is Simpson. Winnie the Pooh. Space Dog, it's for Stitchy.
I love the taro flavor.
If you grew up in Asia, you definitely know. Japanese anime called Doraemon. Yeah, a robot cat. Damn.
It's really good.
This one drink that we tried a long time ago, Piran Tofu. So it's like a 1,000 years egg tofu.
Oh wow, that's extreme though.
Yeah, that's so extreme. And then every time we served that drink, everyone was just like, you know?
It's a fermented 1,000-year-old eggs. They turn it to a drink.
It's kind of like, I would say it's like an Asian cheese. I don't think everyone can handle that taste. Beetroot monaka, pickle beets with pineapple jam and cream fresh. And we order all those monakas directly from Japan. I don't know if you guys cook with block cake. A very traditional Taiwanese street food. It's a little part of the block cake and the other part is pork belly. We call it chicken and the egg with fermented tofu sauce. Very, very funky. This is us trying to push everyone's boundary a little bit.
It's great. Very salty.
Very different atmospheres, more whimsical. All the cocktail based on a dish. So we turn a dish into a drink. One of the drink on the menu, which is my current favorite, is called shrimp ceviche.
We have a shrimp ceviche cocktail made out of mushrooms. That is very unexpected. Definitely umami. There's a bit of depth and richness to it. Very savory, but still fresh and light. Very cool.
Listen, work hard. There's no one day or 1 week or 1 year. Everything takes time. Patience. Very important. It's 24 years, I'm still learning. There's no stopping. If you think you are a master or something, you are not there actually. If you think you're good enough, that means you're not good enough. There's always potential to grow.
So this one's the Japanese corn noodle. It tastes literally like a hiyashi shuka, the Japanese corn noodle flavor. It's called pizza. This one is the key lime pie. It's also one of our most popular dessert drink because it literally tastes like a key lime pie.
My favorite Cantonese restaurant, Ping's. If you don't see a fish tank, it's not a real Cantonese restaurant, okay? So he is the chef owner. His name is Ping, one of most respectful chef. He's also from Hong Kong. He came here with nothing. He's my brother.
That's the thing that's great about King's, kind of like in the heart of Manhattan, Chinatown, which is like the oldest, most historical Chinatown. You have so many tourists that come here, but like people who know, you've got like so many chefs coming here. You have like Chinatown locals, so you get like a good mix of people. Wayne had been here for many years, and then King ended up being a regular at Wayne's restaurant, so that's how they became friends.
This is a razor clam. They take out the meat and stir fry with fermented black beans, garlic chives, yams, and deep fried silverfish. It's got really good texture.
It's like chewy and crispy and soft, and the flavors are so good.
It's basically like lobster noodles, but the noodles, he imported noodles from Hong Kong. Texture is so good, al dente.
Really, really rich broth. Beautiful texture on the noodles. Really nice.
The noodle itself is so al dente. Love it. That fried rice got some really crispy puffed rice in there. The texture is really good. You got soft texture, crispy textures.
What was your first job in the kitchen?
My first job is washing rice. Yeah, it's for washing rice. That's what I do, washing rice and cutting vegetables.
So you went straight to sushi right away?
First job, sushi. 16 years old in high school, you just straight to kitchen environment. It's actually a lot. It's 12 hours a day.
What does the future look like for you?
That's a tough question. Like omakase, but Chinese influence, not sushi. And the counter service, I think that would be great. We have martinis right now. One of my favorite spots for cocktail.
Yeah, there you go. Welcome.
But he's making grand martini. Perfect martini is so difficult to do. So the temperature is so important. It's so smooth, creamy.
Easy martini with a little bit of wine notes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Very nice.
Gin base, cherry, port, cognac, and touch of Saint-Germain. And inside, we have a marinated grape, which is marinated with extra virgin oil and salt one night. That's why crunchy, juicy, savory. Halfway, I want you to eat and drink.
Okay.
Look how fast it's enters.
tea ceremony, our signature. The actual tea ceremony from the Kyoto is all experienced inside the old fashioned.
Cocktail is about texture and temperature. So me and Takuma, we met probably like 10, 11 years ago at a bar called Angel Share. And then during pandemic, he gave me a call. He was like, hey, can you help me out? I'm like opening a bar right now. Can you help me out with the food menu? I don't even think. I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And this is a tomato dish, marinade in dashi, five oils. On top is a ponzu jelly, grapes inside too. So it's a very refreshing dish. Japanese river crab, ram's miso, and onion blossom on top. So they're like walking on the beach right now. Marinated in dark rooms, sake, and soy sauce. And then after that, we deep fry it.